President Tinubu transmits 2026 to 2028 midterm expenditure frameworks to Senate for timely preparation of 2026 national budget.
I seek the cooperation of the National Assembly for expeditious legislative action on this submission.
Lawmakers demand federal government to slash airport charges, seek 50% cuts to lower Yuletide airfares. FRSC Corps Marshal leads special operation, impounds over 50 vehicles on major highway in the Yuletide season. Hello and welcome to the news desk at 6 on NTE News 24, live from Abuja. I am your carrier, Clinton. Senate has resolved to fast-track the consideration and passage of the 2026-2028 medium-term expenditure framework and fiscal strategy paper, MTEF-FSP, transmitted by President Tinubu. The MTEF-FSP was approved last week at the meeting of the Federal Executive Council. Deputy President of the Senate, Barau Jibrin, after reading the executive communication at the commencement of Thursday's plenary, referred it to the Senate Committee on Finance for further legislative action.
As the 2026 budget of the federal government will be prepared based on the parameters and fiscal assumptions of the approved 2026 to 2028 MTEF and FSP, I seek the cooperation of the National Assembly for expeditious legislative action on this submission.
The federal government, through the Ministry of Aviation, has been asked to intervene in the exorbitant cost of domestic air tickets by effecting a 50% reduction in airport charges and auxiliary taxes. The House of Representatives, which passed a resolution at Thursday's plenary, is hoping that this will translate to a significant reduction in airfares to enable Nigerians to take advantage of air travel during the Yuletide. Adopting a motion by Representative Obinna Agwocha, the House called for a transparent assessment mechanism by the Ministry of Aviation to determine the actual operational costs for airlines during the Yuletide.
The unprecedented rise in air travel costs is not mere anomaly in the market. It poses a direct threat to security, to life, to tradition that unite our society during this cherished festive moment. Further urge the government to show decisiveness, as they did last year with road transporters, in providing support.
What the airlines operators in Nigeria have done in the past 12 hours is completely uncalled for. And I stand with the content of this very motion that our operators, airline operators, should be called to order.
Landing cost has been increased, parking has been increased, even staying on the air, because we don't have a full total radar coverage. We should as well consider, call on the aviation authorities to reduce the cost so that the airline operators will not be adding cost every day.
As long as they have not declared bankruptcy, Mr. Speaker, we must always think about the people, the Nigerian people.
Aside that, you are aware that the pressure on the airlines is because the roads are not safe.
Urge the federal government to reduce the airport and other auxiliary charges by 50% during the festive period only.
The House also drew attention to the plight of retirees and contributors under the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation Pension Fund Limited, who are facing delayed payment of their pension and gratuities, while calling for action.
To urge the Pension Commission to review the operational activities of the NNPC Pension Fund Limited with a view to addressing issues surrounding delayed and non-payment of pension to NNPC retirees, scrutinize the financial records, investigate portfolios and asset management practices of the NNPC Pension Fund Limited, and to recommend sanctions where evidence of negligence, fraud, or misappropriations are established.
Federal Road Safety Corps has impounded not less than 50 vehicles under a 2-hour special operation led by the Corps Marshal Shehu Mohammed along Giri-Gwagwalada-Lokoja Highway. This momentum, the Corps says, will be sustained as part of its special patrol for the Yuletide in order to ensure safety of road users during the Yuletide. Uyeyemi Ajayi has details.
From the boardroom of strategic session with commanding officers earlier to the roads, no time to waste, no time to sit anymore. A special patrol operation led by the Corps Marshal himself, alongside leadership of the Road Transport Employers Association of Nigeria (RTN) and the National Union of Road Transport Workers (NURTW). Arrest of road traffic offenders and impounding of vehicles were made, with no one spared. About 50 vehicles were impounded for overloading, with excess passengers reimbursed and conveyed into another vehicle to continue their journeys. By the president of RTN.
And we are not in support of carrying overloading. We are not in support of taking alcoholic or smoking in their home to drive any vehicles. By our own, any driver will catch doing so, then we will give him punishment.
What we realize is that what actually gives the drivers much to go in a high speed is about taking turn for the next destination. So we put internal control where we give them a pass. The number one from Kaduna remain number one. Even number 2 and 3 overtook him on the road, but at least number one remain number one.
The Corps has emphasized overloading, overspeeding, driving under the influence of alcohol, faulty tires, distracted driving as major causes of accidents nationwide. This time around, the Corps will be utilizing mobile carts to sanction recalcitrant drivers to serve as deterrent to others.
So I've already, given them adequate notice that we're going to be on the road for 30 days, 24 hours. And this time around, we're not going to spare anybody. All those recalcitrant drivers that used to do whatever they like on the road, they are not going to be spared. We take them to court and then we jail them for not doing the right thing. And that's why we're here today to start it in force.
Some of the flashpoints located include Lagos-Ibadan Expressway, Shagamu-Ore-Benin Road, Abuja-Kaduna Road, Abuja-Lokoja Road, Asaba-Onitsha Bridge, Enugu-North Mile. As it is, major highways are experiencing heavy traffic, and the Corps emphasized plans are in place to ensure smoother, safer, and more affordable travel for commuters, noting that this exercise will continue throughout the special patrol, which ends by January 15. Oyeyemi Ajayi, NTA News.
In a renewed drive to improve Nigeria's security architecture through proactive threat analysis and rapid response, the Office of the National Security Advisor has trained aviation professionals on security preparedness and emergency management management. Defense correspondent Ismail Musa reports that the capacity building is designed to strengthen the skills of frontline personnel responsible for safeguarding Nigeria's aviation sector against evolving risk.
To the overall competency bank of the authority. This is why we continuously invest in capacity building of our inspectors in all aspects of civil aviation, ranging from aircraft safety, aerodrome safety, customer protection, economic regulation, to aviation security.
The knowledge acquired here is not only for your career advancement, but also to strengthening public confidence in our aviation safety and security framework. Safety is the concern of everybody, and we believe safety now is safety always.
Participants displayed strong commitment, discipline and professionalism reflecting shared resolve to build a more resilient aviation system capable of preventing, detecting and responding swiftly to emerging threats, with the aviation sector remaining a prime target for global threats. Officials say continuous training and collaboration are essential to keeping Nigeria's airspace safe and secure. As Nigerians join the rest of the world to celebrate the International Human Rights Day, some indigents of Lamurde local government area of Adamawa State have staged a peaceful protest, calling for a thorough and transparent investigation into the circumstances that led to the alleged killing of a woman during a peaceful protest in Lamurde recently. The group made this known while pressing their demands at the office of the National Human Rights Commission in Abuja.
And law-abiding people.
Today is International Human Rights Day, and we are taking use of this opportunity to ensure that justice is served on our people.
Human Rights Commission, this is a call to action that
and laboring tirelessly to produce reports. So I am asking that the government look at their reports, pick their recommendations, and implement it in different strategic institutions.
The special guest of honor, Chairman, National Drug Law Enforcement. The National Institute for Policy and Strategic Studies has remained the nation's apex training ground for top-level technocrats, shaping their strategic thinking through rigorous academic and practical sessions. In Abuja, Joseph Utsen, NTA News.
This is the news desk at 6 on NTA News 24. More reports when we return.
Baffy Furniture's legendary final sale of the year is here. This festive season, enjoy extra savings on luxury and comfortable sofa sets, modern and functional dining sets, sophisticated and smart bed sets, and our royal collections, classy, premium, and truly exclusive. Shop 10 million naira and receive a complimentary Daisy tea set. Spend 15 million and take home a 65-inch smart TV. Go higher at 20 million and experience unmatched comfort with our exclusive massage chair. Visit our showrooms in Abuja, Lagos, Kano, and Enugu, or shop online. It's big, it's bold, it's unforgettable. It's Baffy Furniture's legendary final sale of the year.
And the National Productivity Order of Merit Award goes to... The only tomato paste manufacturer to win the National Productivity Order of Merit Award by the Federal Government of Nigeria, endorsed by the Association of Private Medical Practitioners of Nigeria. This is an evidence of 100% natural goodness, great quality, and great taste. So eat healthy to live longer. Use Arisco tomato paste and products. 100% natural tomato. Better food na correct. Buy now and enjoy up to 20% discount.
Engineered to perfection, every component is crafted with care, and our engineers push the boundaries of technology, seamlessly blending performance and
academic session in 2022 as a specialized institution focusing on health, nutrition, and medical sciences. The university, as envisioned like others by the federal government, is laying foundation for building national preparedness and resilience to address health challenges and reduce medical tourism. For the Vice Chancellor, Professor Akim Lasisi, it's been 3 years of working on the master plan in erecting buildings sitting on the 477.88 hectares of land, where about 3,000 students are now pursuing 13 accredited programs.
All these structures you are seeing, from the gates to the road to the health center
to this College of Medicine, all these structures you are seeing, the foundation is back on this chest.
And the Minister of Education, Dr. Tunji Alausa, is expected to inaugurate some of the completed legacy projects, including the Senate building, library, laboratories, and some of the faculties.
Anytime I look around and I drive around the campus, I always feel within.
They've gotten to the stage that we are in terms of infrastructure.
Students are also excited over the rapid development witnessed as undergo clinicals.
Coming here, there are good facilities, like our laboratories are well stocked up, and it has made and the lecturers are doing well.
Since I go to this school, I've learned how to be responsible.
University and others, the intended positive impact on the health of Nigerians is imminent. From Ilarogun, Tokwe Alabi
steps forward as a powerful artistic response to these challenges. The production pulls the audience into the vibrant but complex world.
It basically is opening up the issues that females and women experience in our society today.
The interactive stage play follows teenagers whose stories captured both the joy and turbulence of adolescent life through honest and emotional charge.
I think tonight we're here to celebrate voices of women and girls that are fighting against gender-based violence collectively. So that's a key message that the French Embassy in Nigeria wants to share in France and elsewhere. But
together under the organization and to speak about issues that bother women and girls.
The musical addresses deep-rooted issues affecting young people, including gender-based violence, disability inclusion, mental health struggles, and climate justice.
In the theater, we believe that when you have music and dance and then acting, it is total theater.
From the feedback I'm getting, they talked about the digital violence, because that is what is happening currently, and we're trying to find ways of coping it, hence the drama.
One of the most moving parts of this production explores the painful experiences many girls endure, betrayal from those they trust.
Mama Halima, I'm very scared. Why? Disability inclusion was also in the play, and these are part of the issues that women and girls face.
Bunk Talk, the musical, delivers a powerful reminder that young girls can rise, rebuild, and reclaim their future. In Abuja, Suleiman Tabu Abdul Wahab, NT News.
This is the news desk at 6 on NTA News 24. Here's a recap of our top stories. President Tinubu transmits 2026-2028 midterm expenditure frameworks to Senate for timely preparation of 2026 national budget.
I seek the cooperation of the National Assembly for expeditious legislative action on this submission.